Hello, everybody. We're back with more Outer Wilds and more Arthur. Arthur, you want to say hi? You wanna... That was me. I bumped the desk. Arthur's just Arthur's just chilling, just being a snuggly guy. There we go, bud. Yeah, you okay? Yep. I'm getting the nuzzles of approval, so apparently we are okay. Hello, Bob. Hopefully you're doing all right as well. We are off to more space adventures tonight. I would say of an unknown nature, but I'm pretty sure I know at least the first couple of shenanigans we're gonna get up to. Which, that's some amount of direction. Which we did okay last time of actually like staying on task for once. So who knows? Maybe we'll go two for two. And that's a trend. And if we do it three times, it's a pattern. So let's go for the streak. What do you think, Arthur? Do you think we'll get there? He has no idea what's going on. But yeah. So yeah, last time we continued our exploration of the Ember Twin, we learned a lot. We learned a lot. We got into the high energy lab and learned all about the black hole experimentation that they've been working on. Um, got some finite answers on stuff, which was cool. We learned that the Ash Twin apparently is home to a number of different towers, each of which may be a like teleportation network, which is neat. Uh, and we know which tower corresponds to which planet, so that I'm betting will be important. Also, the one that corresponds to Dark Bramble is a bit of a platforming challenge, or at least like a jetpacking challenge with cacti everywhere that killed us dead. But we haven't checked out the other ones, and hopefully they'll be less murder happy. I don't know. We'll find out. We may not find out tonight, but like that's cool to know for the future. But yeah, we found a shortcut into the Sunless City, so that's neat. We learned the path to get to the anglerfish skeleton, which is one of our big things to try tonight. Uh, but along the way there, we got to the high energy lab, which is where we found out about how the gravity cannon ship works, which is not through an engine at all, but essentially through polarized singularities, which I think is very cool. And then we found the ship frozen to the back of the interloper. Um, and I think if we go to the gravity cannon on the Ember Twin and recall the ship and then go to the interloper, we may find something in the space where the ship was before we recalled it, is a theory. So that's the other. Those are our two big items. Try to get to the where the fish fossil cave is and recall the ship with the gravity cannon, and then go out to the comet and see what's in the gap, where the ship once was. Yeah. If we knock those two things off the list tonight, anything else is bonus. So yeah, that's the he has fallen asleep with his chin on my wrist, and oh, I woke him up just now when I moved him, but it's very nice. Hey, Katie. High energy lab describes many dogs I have known. That's perfect. I love it. Yeah, actually, I haven't known a lot. I haven't known a lot of low energy labs, honestly. Hang on, let me. Nope. Uh, but yeah, before we get into the space shenanigans, let's talk content hornings. Don't know why I said it with an H somehow. Content hornings for tonight, because it is a space game, and there's a lot of survival elements to it. There are heads up for scenes of potential suffocation, falling, lots of falling in this game, particularly the way that I play it. Lots of falling in this game from high heights. Drowning, possibly not tonight, unless we get to Giants Deep, and I should be able to give a heads up when we're heading that way if we get to that point. Confined Spaces, that one is probably a go, because we're heading back to the Ember Twin, which has a lot of tight spots to it. So be on the lookout for Confined Spaces. Um, if we find more lore entries, there are some of these that will probably mention either directly or in allusions to death, specifically of children or parents. Um, Jump scares, we had one the other day with Coleus's skeleton getting back up, but I think most of the rest of them are on Dark Bramble. But just a fair warning that there may be other jump scares lurking out there for us. Luckily, there haven't been too many of them so far. I don't believe we'll run across the attempted suicide because I believe that's just in the DLC. I've done a little bit more reading into that since last stream, so I think we're in the clear. I'm gonna keep reading into that until I'm certain. I'm also trying to avoid spoilers, so it's a little bit of a balancing act. Um, and then I think the flashing lights are only in the ending, which we won't almost certainly won't be getting to tonight unless something magical happens. We have two whole planets to get through. I'm not that efficient. That's right, Arthur. I'm not that efficient. So, biggest things: suffocation, falling, drowning. No, suffocation, falling, confined spaces. Those are the three big ones for tonight. If you're looking for a more complete list and honestly better references to the specifics of these content warnings and where to expect them in particular scenes and moments within the game, things that I don't have personally because I haven't played this one before, I recommend heading to doesthedogdie.com and searching for Outer Wilds. Pardon me from there's some road noise. Doesthedogdie.com, search for Outer Wilds. The folks who have played this game have done actually a very good job cataloging the particular content with a variety of tags, well above and beyond the ones that I've specifically listed here. So if there's anything that you're worried about, I recommend going and checking that list out, and you'll get a lot more specifics than I'm able to provide. Hey, stranger. Watching you figure out the warp course gave us a lot of joy last time. Yeah, I watching the VOD and in within like a span of 3 to 5 minutes going from it's an engine to it's not an engine, it's a magnet was just science in real time. Was kind of funny of considering that when we walked into the high energy lab, I thought that my initial reckoning of that thing was, oh, that's a cute lamp, and it's like, oh boy, it's we were way off. We were just so far off. Um, but listening to him sound like he was mad at them cracked me up. Yeah, I was mad at past me. Uh, but yeah, I was confounded by the shape of the thing. All right, so I haven't decided which of these things I want to do first. I think I want to try to get to Fossil Fish Cave first, because both of these have us go to the Ember Twin as our first point of call. Since the quick way to the city is going in through the gravity cannon, yeah, we can go back out through the same opening, recall the ship, and then head out to the interloper, even if it's late in the cycle. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we'll start. My plan is to try to go to the fossil fish cave first. We'll see how that goes. I remember that we have to go to the overlook, the anglerfish overlook first, and fire the scout because we need a lantern. Our scout is a light, and we use that, and then we have to look for the light from Stepping Stone Cave to be our guide. And last time I got distracted because there was a power cable, and I'm like, ooh, what's this? And I followed it all the way to the high energy lab, which was still good and important and was the other thing that we were looking for. But now we're going to take the other path that we didn't take last time, the road less traveled by. That's not how the Robert Frost poem goes, but that's what we're doing. So off we go. Anyway, we're gonna play some Outer Wilds. I didn't have a good segue after that, but it's the game. It's the game time. It's game time. It's game time. I love that you went to get a quote with science in it, and we got a partial match. I think that might be from one of the Dishonored streams. Or I don't think that's from Dark Souls. I don't think I had a dual wielding build in Dark Souls. Conscience is what I call the other dagger. Actually, that might have been... Oh, what was that game? That might have been Solstice, even, where we had the two-dagger build briefly. I'm trying to think of all the games where we had dual-wielding daggers. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that music. It's going to stick with me long after we're done with this game. First, we must awaken. Right. Let's go. I love that it keeps showing us the launch codes. I keep looking at that pattern every time because I'm wondering if it's going to be relevant somewhere else. So far, it hasn't been, at least not that I've noticed. But I'm prepared for the game to surprise me. You know? We're this far in, and so far, like, we haven't needed to enter it anywhere else. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean shit. So, like, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just biding my time. Yeah. If I waited just long enough, we'll get to it. Hello, Phantom Moon. We'll be with you in due time. I love how often we're running into the Phantom Moon now that I know what to look for. Come on down. Come on down. Alright, that's the fire. Gravity cannon should be here. There you are. And hold it right there. Whoop, whoop. Feather it. Bump. Light on. There we go. To the city. Whoop. Not that way. Not that way. This way. Alright, now. Does Andy remember? Is it just a straight shot through here? Well, we don't want it out. Straight up? Yes, yes it is. Open! Okay, now. Let's see. Would be nice if I remembered where from here the overlook was, but I don't. That's okay. That's why we have this. Cool. So those are the two I want. We'll start up. Yep. Way. Yep. This way. Yes. Okay. We have to go kind of quick because I think the cave that we're trying to get to gets covered over in sand pretty quickly. Okay, there. Alright, and now we want to be in the stepping stone cave. I believe is this. Crap. I recalled my scout. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Scout's still over there? We're okay. Everything is fine. Alright. Whoop. Good. I remember that from last time. It really didn't take much. Ooh. No, no. Oh, oh, crap. Oh. Oh, saved it. Well, if the scout is up there, it stands to reason. So, hang on. Is it literally just... Whoop! No, 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 no. Too far, too far. Yep. Wah! Come on. What is this Zelda ice level crap? Okay, so if we go... Alright, it's right above us over there, huh? Let's just go down. Right, we were supposed to be able to see the light. Okay, we can kind of see it there. Oh, wait, hang on, I can see it. Ah, okay. Ah. Oh, crap. Well, okay. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Up through the maw! Oh, that's cool. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Yes! Perfect. Rule change! The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. Oh, fantastic. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Umpire says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. The last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Aww. Oh, hello. Where do you go? Huh? Hello? Anglerfish study. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey, a lure. An update. Malore. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Okay, so we're back to the theory that the bramble seeds brought the fish here. Because they're freaking teleportation nodes. Okay, alright. Science! Well, that went quick. Alright, let's go back to the ship. And then I will catch up with you all. Once we stop time. Yep. Smooth. And then I almost walked off the edge of a cliff, but it was before that it was smooth. Yeah. Now then, Chiplo. And chat. That's so many good quotes. I appreciate how often That's Just Science has both come up and also applied to this particular game. What was this one? Where's my zoom? There's my zoom. Okay, so this hopefully will be the one that we get into tonight. because we're about to go move the shuttle and then head back to the interloper. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I wanted to view the entry. Right, this is where we learned that it was a 22-minute loop instead of a 25 one. It was close. I was close. I was 3 minutes off. Alright, Black Hole Fortress in the Hanging City. Good, okay, I remember that. Yeah, at some point here, we're gonna have to go back to the Hanging City to learn more. Which I think is our next, like, major thing. We're exploring the Sunless City, hey? Curiouser? Sun Station. The thing that probably screwed us all. That's its own thing. Quantum Caves. Lake Bed Cave we went to. I'm just going to take a moment to get caught up here, because we've kind of done a lot. It's going to be fun to get to the Quantum Moon. It's actually telling me there's nothing more to be found at the Northern Glacier. That's good to know. I don't have to focus on trying to get there so badly. Right, we haven't met Gabbro yet, because they're in Giant's Deep. Probably a better way to put it. What was the Southern Observatory? Decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator. That's what it was. It's the Southern Observatory is the one we're trying to get to. Can't get there from the surface. Probably path to it beneath the crust somewhere. This is the one that I'm hoping, if we go to the tower on the Ash Twin that warps to Brittle Hollow, I'm wondering if it will get us to the Southern Observatory somehow. Because we tried going through the inside of Brittle Hollow, and I couldn't find a path. But at the same time, I don't know that I've exhausted all the paths on the inside of Brittle Hollow, because it's kind of confusing. So, we'll see. Alright, that's the other side of the Bramble Seed on Timber Hearth. Neat! Alright. Now, we parked on top of... You know what? There's no reason to do this on foot. Bring the whole ship. Let's just bring the whole ship. Right on down. Right on down. But not exactly onto the thing. There. Because that's going to be occupied in just a moment. And then... It's the control. Yes, it's over here. There. And we want it to go this way. There. Now, we don't need to do anything inside the ship. We're just going to the comet, because the ship's not there anymore. So there should be a chunk missing. Alright. Yep. Yep. Excuse me, other vessel. I realized we were double parked. Could... Thank you. Sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. Trying to... Whoop. Yep. Hey, here we go. We got it. There we go. There's the sun station. Figure you out later. Interloper. Where are you? Way over here, huh? Okay. Around the sun. If there's one thing that I've learned so far in this game, particularly about the autopilot, it's that it does not handle going around the sun very well. But once we have the sun out of the way, so far autopilot has been relatively safe. There goes Whitehall Station. Genuinely didn't realize that was just a random spot floating out there. Which, maybe that seemed obvious, but like the disorientation of it the first couple times that we went to Whitehall Station genuinely made me think that it was like some kind of, I don't know, pocket dimension isn't the word, but some kind of like small micro version with like simulations of the planet so that you could select your destination. Because I played too many video games, I guess. And to find out that no, in fact, it's just a random spot out there in the solar system was strange and jarring and fun. There we go. Now then. Ooh. Okay, so it was here. Yada 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 yada. We read this last time. It was... hasn't really opened anything up, has it? It's a little disappointing. I kind of expected there to be a hole. Did it freeze over again? It's not like I can leave something here. Oh, don't get escape velocity now. It was definitely here because it was right next to the recorder. Is it just... did it leave this behind? Whoa, hello. Oh. Oh no. Well, rip. Are we going into the sun? I think we're going into the sun. We're certainly losing our ship. We live here now. The sun stole our ship. We just got carjacked by a star. Rude. Okay, it's still okay. It's just over there now. Huh. Gotta be honest, I expected that to do something. Alright, let's keep poking around. Maybe there's... whoa, no. We slid off the side. I feel like if there was something, it would be here, because it's the only landmark we've got. Huh. Oh yeah, our ship's just gonna get further and further away. What are the odds we can catch our ship before we run out of fuel and oxygen? We've got to try. Just once. I don't think we're getting there. But it's fun to try. Oh, wait. He's getting a little closer. Can we target our ship? Yeah. We are absolutely not going to make it there. Then again... whoop! I misunderestimated. Yeah, yeah, it sure is. Let's get to a solid like that. And we'll just cruise. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, again, this is the part of it that I'm always bad at. It's figuring out exactly at what point to start decelerating. And the answer is, at least in my case, always sooner than you think. Go to about 300 meters and then kick it down. Well, we got close. One of these days. I will either get good at that or would be done playing the game. Wasn't counting on nearing the sun, pulling our ship off the back of the comet. But it's irrelevant because apparently calling the ship back doesn't leave a gap behind. So there's something else on the interloper? Let's go check on our ship log again. Maybe I misread that. Rumor mode. Here, this. View it. Here we go. Strange energy readings come from somewhere beneath the surface. A fissure in the ice. Okay. So I still haven't found this fissure. Is there... It's not that big of a comet. Does the fissure only open when we're close to the sun? And then it freezes back up when we go away? That would be a tricky thing to coordinate, because you'd have to figure out its orbit, and then you'd only have so long to, like... You'd only have so long to investigate. You'd have to hope that you were on the right part of it. I feel like I'm overthinking this immediately. Okay, we're going to put a pin in that because I don't know how to do it. Let's head to... Let's head to the Ash Twin and try and teleport to Brittle Hollow. Because I'm curious about these teleporters, and I want to see what they're all about. And if it also gets us to the Southern Observatory, great. Right, which one was... Not Chamber Hollow. Which one was Brittle Hollow? Triangle Man. The one with all the triangles underneath it. Okay, so we're going to have to wait or at least some of the ash to go away. I searched Tricky and it came up with a comment quote, even though it doesn't have Tricky anywhere in it. That's amazing. And fails. No. Do not crash us into one planet in an effort to land us on the other. We'll do it the manual way, I think. There we go. Yes. Yes, good. Yes, good. Just deposit us here. Perfect. Alright. And now we wait. Boop. Flop. We never actually gotten to watch the ash level go down from up here. Curious how discernible watching the level fall is. That's pretty great, actually. You can pretty clearly see. Hello, interloper. You jerk. There he goes. The sun station. It was probably the thing that's killing us all. I don't remember what the top of the triangle station looks like. There was something... It had something in it. So I connected the geometry underneath it with something up top. Okay, now I'm being hoogawagodsed by the interloper. That's... Trying to act like you know me. Just hanging out. Just being taunted now. I like that we can also kind of use this as a measure of, like, how much time has passed. How far it's gone down this, whatever this is. That's neat. Lots of ways to tell time. None of them clocks. Are you the Phantom Moon? I think you are. I think you are. You are. And then you're gone. Hello, Phantom Moon. Goodbye, Phantom Moon. Alright, let's have a little fly around and see. Yep. Obviously this tower is pretty tall compared to all the others. Are any of the other... Hello there. Nobody else is even remotely visible yet. Alright, so the towers aren't at all usable until very far into the cycle, it seems like. That's good to know. We're a full 2 hexagons in. So even if this teleport doesn't get us to Brittle Hollow's, like, southern pole, it'll still get us to Brittle Hollow late in the cycle where we can try to get back to the Hanging City after it's fallen into Whitehole Station. So yeah, this works either way. Whoop, no, that's not what I want. No, please. It's fine. Back we go. Wow. Turned into a Bethesda character for a moment there. So how's everybody doing? What'd you guys get up to while we waited for the ash twin to drain? Did not think this plan through. The clinic stole my blood. Oh no! Well, I hope they give it back. Or at least exchange it for information, which is, you know, a decent trade. Everybody's got to make a living. There we go. Now I see at least one tower. Aha, okay. So, pretty sure this is the Brittle Hollow Tower. And then this is the Ash Twin Tower? Realize that I still haven't made my own overlay asset, so I'm trying to hurriedly do that now. Valid. Price of my blood is one thyroid test. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Oh, I love that you can see the bridge slowly coming out of the ground here. Right, is it you? Might be you, actually. Bonk. Bonk. Wait, what? Hey. I like that we can just ride the sand level down. Hey, you guys know Marl? Suddenly put in mind of the Channelwood stage back on Myst. No reason. Well, we've reached a new layer of strata. That's promising. I'm glad we picked the one with trees in it, so we don't have to worry about our oxygen levels. Is this the door I can open? Hey! What about this one? There we go. Is there anything in here? There sure is. Nope. Stop that. You may take our ship, but you'll never take our freedom. Okay. Alright. Fine. You can take our freedom. Oh, that's Bubble, so this is Timber Hearth. I probably should have guessed that from the trees. It has the aesthetic. So if that's trees, then that's the wrong one. So we're just gonna stay behind all of this. Hello, cactus. There's the triangle. There's triangle, man. Okay, so now we stand here, and whenever Brittle Hollow is overhead, if I've got this right, we'll be warped to it. Presumably. If I got this correct. That's Giant's Deep. Good, it didn't warp us to Giant's Deep. Oh, that's a pretty constellation. Okay, there's Brittle Hollow. Let's see if we go. Aha! Ah ha 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 ha! Science! Alright. Alright. Oh god, oh no, oh no, oh god, oh no, oh no. We're in the Hanging City. We're in the Hanging City, we're upside down. Okay, I really should have assumed that. It's okay, we're live, 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 we're live. Okay, alright, it's fine, it's fine. We fell, far. We fell far. We fell further than I thought. Okay, but that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Because that put us up in Black Hole Forge. And if I had thought ahead just a little bit further... Okay, but now we know that that'll work. Alright. Okay. Okay, alright. We've proven something. That's how we get here before the world ends. It's still late-ish in the cycle, but it's not nearly as late as waiting for the whole thing to fall into Whitehall Station. Okay. Do I have enough fuel to get up there? Yeah, no, that's... nope. Okay. Let's see. Can we short hop this? No, that's a slippery one. Okay. How about do the sign? Said, do the sign. To the sign! Did you invisible wall the sign? Well, goodbye, everyone. And there we go. Boy, they sure are. Okay. Well. Shit. It was a good plan. Until I took one step and gravity reasserted itself in a local fashion and pitched us into the abyss. But right before that, it was a good idea. And I think it's important that we remember that for a split second, it was a good idea. Right before it wasn't. So, if we want to be silly, we could hang out here for the Hanging City to fall into Whitehall Station and try to read the stuff in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge in the, like, couple of seconds before everything goes supernova. Probably won't work. Hasn't worked the last 2 times we've tried it. Or we could just reset the cycle. Which probably is the smarter play, if I'm honest. We walked around on this thing now that I think about it. There. And... yeah, we haven't been back here in a while, huh? Whee! Yo! Bonk. Now that we know what this is. Ember Twin Projection Stone. And I had no idea what that was. Thank you, Katie. Very aptly captured. Oh, right, I have to turn this one on. Oh, it really has been a while since we were back here. Nope. Around. Nope, nope. In the thing. Oh. And now we wait. There's the sun. Noom. Cool. Doop. At least we can get some jetpack fuel. We know that doesn't go anywhere. We've learned so much since we were first coming here. Like, it's kind of nice to come back here and reflect, now that I think about it. Listen, you can stop exploding anytime. But don't let me tell you how to live your life. Never quite enough. This place still has some of the coolest visuals. I'll give it that. For, you know, a place that's falling apart. Alright, and we're back here. Now then. Black hole forge controls. I just never walk this way? Walk this way. Is there a freaking elevator? Reading the sign explains the sign. It was right here. It was right here the whole time. Okay, well, let's read some stuff before the world ends. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Yeah, that's actually another good question. We know that there is... Sorry, a very loud waterfall. We know that there is a warp core inside the Ash Twin. We don't know where they got the dang thing from. So... This is not the learning I expected to do, but let's learn it. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The vessel? Which the vessel? Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I, and others, now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Thank you, Cassava. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Monona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Okay. Is there another scroll around here somewhere? Would you stop exploding for 5 minutes? I'm trying to do science. Thank you. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. Oh, kiddo. Well, that's a whole thing up there. Before we do that... Bloop. Solution 1. We did these in the reverse order, but don't worry about it. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. What vessel? This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Ah, that vessel. I don't actually know what that vessel is, but if it's on Dark Bramble, then I have a feeling. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. You don't say. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossilfish Cave when we were children. Oh dear. We're moving through history in real time. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken, at best. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core would be a valuable blueprint, provided we were able to transport it back here. 3 distress beacons. We found 2. What if the 3rd crashed Nomai ship is on Dark Bramble? And that's the vessel they're talking about. Well, that's gonna be a fun quest. We can take none damage with left beef, so, and it goes up. Oh, that's the, time to go song. Let's see how far we get before. But hey, at least now I know we can come here much earlier, and I was being silly. That just takes it down. That's good. That's good. We did very good science today. Whoa. What else is up here? Oh, we're under the glacier. We're under the thing. We're under the thing. Aha! Hello. Okay. This is the way in. There's a way in up here. Over here. Right, okay. It's right by this. Alright. It's just in the swirl. A little hard to see, but it's definitely here. And it's here. Follow the water. Neat! Oops. Whoop, whoop, up. Where is it? There it is. Yep. Ah, there we go. Made it just in time. Beautiful. Oh no, only 50% fuel remaining, whatever will we do? Ah. Gorgeous. Okay, okay. Alright, we have shortcuts. Alright, alright. Alright. I have a page of shortcuts now. So this is Hanging City. Hanging City. North Pole. Follow water. Through the snow. Follow the water through the snow at the North Pole. I guess it's the pole that's red on the minimap. I've been assuming that that's north and blue is south. I don't actually know. But these are notes for me, so that's what matters. Okay. So now we can get there early. But okay. Cool. Cool. You can't handle my core, traveler. my core would kill a man. Warp core seller. I'm going to search for the eye of the universe, and I need your most powerful warp core. Some videos just keep on giving. Well. That was absolutely somehow turning failure into success. The vessel. What an entry. Look at the size of it. The vessel. Crashed in Dark Bramble. Alright. There we go. That was my takeaway as well. We have a whole half hour left. Well, we got to the thing. We pulled the ship back and went back to the... We still haven't found the fissure on the interloper, but I'm going to put a pin in that because I don't know where it is or how to really go looking for it right now. Let's go back. Whoopsie daisy. To Brittle Hollow. And right back in that place where we just were. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And in through that very same entrance we just took. And just see if there's anything else we missed. I love any video where the actors cracking themselves up. Same. And that one, like, the potion seller video is wonderful, especially because it just keeps going. It just comes back around so many times because, like, if it stops being funny for a moment, just give it a second. And it's just, I love it. Just superb. Alright, so I don't think... Okay, so this is the... That's the South Pole Observatory. Got it. So we went in here. Sneak down. Just trying to feather it. Yep, there it is. Okay. Perfect.
Let's feather more destroy.
Let's feather more destroy. The anthem of a warlike bird. There we go. Yep. Alright. Now then. That and Tim Curry barely managed to say spice are some of my favorite giggles, yeah. God. Yeah. Oh, too far. Whee! In we go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's... No reason to do this the dangerous way. There we go. I don't know if it... I guess it is the fun way, but I already know what it's like to wander around here with critical health. So, we don't learn anything new by doing the same thing twice. Alright, now then. Now then. What was it we learned? We learned we could engage somewhere in here. What was it? It wasn't you. Here? Forge controls. It was this. Just says the same thing, and that brings this up. Now, do we know what the hell that does? Of course not. Are we gonna touch it anyway? Of course we are. Have you met me? It's a button. It's a switch. We flip the switch. That's just how we do. What does moving you do? It hasn't changed relative gravity at all. Could we move you and then jump on top and ride up? That would be weird. How fast does this engage and disengage? Let's find out. Because I don't think it's intended to... That's pretty quick. It's not intended as an elevator. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so if you... Alright, so like if we grab this and go, and then just immediately... Whoop! Yeah, I think even if I hadn't goofed it, I don't think we're getting out there with enough juice to jetpack onto that thing in time. Not in a way that's intentional. Like, we might be able to goofball that one. So what do you do? What does moving you do? Or is the point of moving you here so that then when we go to the Ember... Oh, hang on. So that's where we came out. That's the other end of the teleport from the Ash Twin. Because looking at it here, it's a white diamond to echo the purple diamond in the other tower. And we take one step off of that, and we're just going to fall pretty much straight down. Yeah, it's just right up over there. It just drops us into the ceiling. Whoop! Speaking of dropping into the ceiling, well, goodbye, everyone. Huh. So then... How else would we get up there? Questions. Black hole forge control. Hunk. No, that's the up. This is the down. There, and now up. Hey, yep, bonk. Yep, right on back. Perfect. What timing? Yeah. Grab the refill. Ahem. Grab the refill. This time we're parked right next to where we come out, which is convenient. So, we've changed something on Brittle Hollow. At this point, we could head over to the Ash Twin and take the teleport again and see if that changes anything? You know what? Why not? Science, right? At least this time we'll be prepared for the drop. Nope, I'm using all the wrong controls. That's the... And maybe if I react fast enough, we'll just be able to at least make it to the Eyeshine district and get some more details. Ah, We'll find out. That's Timber Hearth Tower. And here is Brittle Hollow Tower. And this is why we call it Triangle Man. Yep. Oh, yeah. This one actually has a solid top. You know what? Good for them. Hey, yo. Did we get here just in time? Let's go. Oh, love it. Good stuff. Okay, now then. Before we move at all. Okay. And that's the thing. We're just going to try and go this way as best as we're able. Ow. Okay, alright. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. And now we're at least in the Eyeshine District, so we're pretty close. We're pretty high up. We're doing better than we were. Up. Okay. Oh, you turds. Now then. It's fine. Platforming since I was in grade school. Let's go. All right. Hey. Yeah. Didn't say I've been platforming well since I was in grade school, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I see lure over there. We're going for it. Not, immediately, but like in a gentle sort of way. Okay. All right. Check our corners. That's just a going away hole. All right. Wait. You zoomed on something. What were you zooming on? I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin. Solanum! Solanum was one of the kids who was helping us get to the fish cave, the fossil fish cave. The fossil. I'm not even going to try to say it. The anglerfish bones. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. Right, Solanum was the one who was like, are we sure that we should be looking for this thing? It lured us here. Are we sure that wasn't what it wanted? And I was like, Solanum's the one asking the hard questions. It may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all. And that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Solanum, I think I like you most of all right now. It's a little unfortunate that we landed right on someone's bones. Hope they won't mind. Let's get some lore. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. Eye shrine. Okay, I misunderstood that this was a religious house, but that does actually make sense now that I give it the slightest amount of thought to the naming convention. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. It's... wow, big same. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Aha. Aha. Troubling. They're just gonna check the walls here. Just gonna. Well, sure we haven't missed any. All right, cool. All right, looks like we've gotten everything we can here. That's good. Can we gently? Yes, we can. Good. Love that. Love that for us. I love to see it. Big disc. Oh, Cassava, hey there. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means that I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Cassava. Awful. Oh, it's a little ship. It's a little version of the ship that all three of them were on when they vanished. And they were fighting, and then, oh dear. Oh. I don't like this picture. Do not like. Well, alright, then we go up here. And... let's just go right up here then. Well, another one of these things, which I still don't know what they are. Staves? We've learned that the Nomai have games on their phone, but other than that, don't know that they're particularly useful. There. Let's see, have we gone down? Okay, alright, and then a little further. Okay. And out here, perfect. Alright, and from here, this is where we started. Okay, alright. So that's the Ice Shrine District. We still haven't really learned much about... I mean, I guess there isn't really anything... Right, so that's the Black Hole Forge. Which is now up here, I guess. And we don't really have a way into, I guess. Didn't think that through. This is the Ice Shrine District, which we've now, I believe, exhausted of anything useful. How do we get to you? I guess with it up here, and we warp, we could try to go the other way? I don't think that, well, maybe we could make that jump from the teleport platform to there if we come here first and move it. These are guesses. I'm guessing. We could call it hypothesizing if we wanted to be fancy, but... those are both death drops. From hither... Anywhere we can safely disembark. Boy, I wish I could remotely trigger the thingy. Oops, well. Away we go. Nyom! To the station. That's right, Arthur. Of course, it's rotating now, so we have to be a little careful. Yeah, bud. Nope, nope, nope. Down. Down, please. There. And here we go. Hey, hiya. Hitting time. Well. Well. So we found our way into the Hanging City. We haven't found our way into the Southern Observatory. Or into the Black Hole Forge. But it's a start. Actually, while we're here. Thanks, Feldspar. Where... I guess our method of egress is probably moot at this point. Considering... considering. It's fine, don't worry about it. Huh. Trying to think. So obviously getting to the Southern Observatory is another big thing that we could learn here. I'm trying to remember how we got... That's the school. I'm trying to remember how we got to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge the first time. We did wait for it to fall into the thing. And there's this thing, and it just raises and lowers the doodad. Which... what does that do for us? Right, like... bring you... down... Does that help any? With our vitals low, if I make that jump, we're not surviving it. I'm confident of this. But I also don't know of any way to, like, safely walk down there. Which is what I was trying to figure out last time when we just sort of gingerly walked off the edge of the world. What else is over this way that we haven't looked at? Is that our ship on the sun? Actually, our ship might have accidentally warped to the Ash Twin. That might be it. Next to the sun. Let's just walk this way for a little while. We've got 5 minutes left. See what there is to see. Oh, there we go. World's ending anyway. What are you? Alright, that's just telling us about getting to... oh, right, and there's this. There's our... we know that's the gravity cannon now. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, does this tell us about the observatory, then? Hanging City. Gravity cannon. Observatory. What the hell is that? The hell is that? And what is this? Yeah, I recognize 2 of these. Like, that's definitely the gravity cannon, and that's definitely the Southern Observatory. That might be the Hanging City? That might also be one of these structures that I just am not recognizing. And this is just like a map of the city here. There's another gravity cannon on Brittle Hollow, isn't there? I vaguely remember finding that before. This is a map of Brittle Hollow. And if it is, the gravity cannon might be one of our ways into the observatory. Well, we have our agenda for next time, because I think that's as much as we're getting done this time. Hey, Bedroad. There we go. There we go. All right. With that, go ahead and leave that just doing its thing. I got distracted petting a cat, as happens. There we go. You okay, bud? Okay, keep her in now. So that's where we'll go ahead and end it, because that's a pretty perfect note to end on. We did the things. We did the stuff. We did the stuff and then some. We have a lot to do on Thursday now. Most of it involving Brittle Hollow, and I vaguely remember now that there's a gravity cannon. I just don't remember where it is. That's right. They're big and recognizable in shape. So like, now that I remember that there is one on there, we should be able to find it. And once we find it, we have a new gravity cannon to play with, and that's fun times for everyone. So cool. All right. You could tell that this episode really gave me a lot, because I cannot do brain, because the brain is occupied just with all new info. It's too crowded in there to come up with outro. Hello, the moon. I love how you can actually see the smoke from the campfire you guys can't see it, but I can. Anyway, I was gonna say a thing. Thank you, Pedro. Right, that was it. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I'm continuing to love this game and all the deep mysteries. Here's a random sidebar. Over the last week, over the weekend, I should say, I just randomly got on a kind of a puzzle mystery game kick, because I had a bunch of them in my backlog, and they're all like short, like 3-hour kind of games. So I've just been plugging away at them. So I've been doing a whole bunch of mystery games off stream, like half of the Rusty Lake games and some of the Watch and Eye games that I hadn't gotten to, and they're very fun. But it also means that now my brain is like, ooh, clues and pieces and mysteries and parts, and then we play this, and it's just like, ooh. Anyway. We're coming back to this on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll get back to Brittle Hollow and I'd say crack open some more mysteries, but the planet's already pretty cracked open, so it's done half the work for us, really, which is polite. In the meantime, be sure to check out the full stream team schedule at schedule.truck.community to see what the rest of the stream team is up to on what days, at what times, with links to all of their various channels. So you can get up to your own shenanigans, or see the shenanigans of others, whatever you're in the mood for. Speaking of shenanigans, Stranger, am I led to believe then that you are up for streaming indeed tonight? If so, we'll toss a raid your way here in just a moment. And if that's the sort of thing that y'all in chat are up for, then just hang about, and you'll be directed automatically through the magic of the internet. And yeah. And we'll be back with more of this and more of Arthur later on this week. How you doing, bud? Yeah? You okay? Yeah? Okay. Give me like 5, or we're gonna play Star Fox 64. Hell yes. That sounds amazing. then yes, raid headed their way here in just a little bit. So yeah, thank you all again. Have a wonderful week, and I will hope to see you next time. You want to say anything, Arthur? Nope, he's fallen asleep. Good night, everybody.